Welcome back to the Revive podcast, everybody. Today we're here with all of 156 Silence except for Ryan, unfortunately. But how are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good.
Awesome.
Very good.
I'm going to introduce you guys one by one, and I would like you to tell me a little bit about yourself. Is that good with you guys?
Yep.
Sure.
Who wants to go first?
Not me.
All right, let's go, Lucas.
Well, okay.
Lucas, could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name's Lucas Booker. I play bass, and I have really been playing Doom a lot lately.
Awesome. That's a great game. All right, let's go, Jimmy.
The 2016 version.
That was
Nice.
a good one.
Boo.
Dude, the
Jimmy,
Eternals
what about you?
fucking sweet.
Jimmy, up next.
Yeah, I play guitar. I'm the only original member of this band left. Yeah, I mean, I write most of this. Fuck you, Jack. I saw that. I
Kyle.
write most of the music.
Okay, perfect.
How can
Kyle?
you see me?
I can
I'm
see
Kyle. I play drums in the band. I used to play bass, but I play drums now.
Yes, sir.
And I make a mean soft-boiled egg.
Okay. I like that. That's a good little touch there. And then we'll move on to Jack.
I'm Jack. I'm the vocalist. I'm the nicest one, the funniest one, the cutest one.
Okay.
That's about it.
Awesome. I mean, that's just how it goes normally, huh?
Let's start the podcast off with lying.
Just lies.
we should probably get a restart on this then, huh? All right, well, I'm going to get into this and I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to start off and tell you guys that I saved this specifically for episode 10 because you guys are, in fact, my personal favorite hardcore band. So I appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you,
and
yo.
everything.
Thank you.
Everything. What would you say is you guys' each like favorite song?
Like
Off of
Personal,
the
like
narrative or just in
from
general?
you guys in general that you guys have
In
made.
general. Oh,
I hate them all.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. That's
Oh
Okay.
man. Okay, I know mine.
go ahead. You go first.
Oh, you're all gonna hate it. It's Turmoil.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a good song.
All
I love that
Lucas, do you
song.
have yours?
A newer song, like after I joined the band, the Rodents Race is my favorite. But like
Okay.
whenever I was watching these dudes, they're not gonna like this either, but the Cost of Free Will kicked ass. It was always fun
Hell
to watch
yeah.
that song.
Okay. Jimmy?
I'll say off narrative. Probably my favorite is For All to Blame.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Kyle?
Said mine.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's Jack's turn.
Jack. Sorry. Jack.
My favorite song's Fake It.
Okay.
Let's
I'm gonna-
go, baby. That's a good.
I'm gonna have to say
good
mine.
pick.
I'm gonna have to say mine is The Wrong Sense. It's a great song.
Boo.
You don't like that one? You guys don't like
No,
that
I
one?
do. It's good.
I
It's
love it.
alright.
It doesn't, Jack. It doesn't sound like you like it.
It's just it kicks my ass. I'm an idiot
Oh, yeah?
for writing like that, but
Either that one or
I
A
like
Past
the
Embrace.
song.
I like A Past Embrace as well. Those two are cutting it close.
Fast
Well-
Embrace is my favorite one to play.
Oh yeah,
That is a good
it's
one.
a good one. It's a good heavy hitter one too.
It has
huh?
little breaks in between, and then there's
Yeah.
a hard ending. I like that song.
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ask you guys formally first. Where'd you guys meet each other, and what made you guys want to start a band with each other?
Jim, take the reins on this one.
Yeah, Jim, you
All
pretty
right.
much hired all of us.
Yeah, that's true. No, I just met all of them through other bands. Like, I pretty much with this band stole people I liked from other bands.
Okay.
So over time, I just did that, and then eventually they would quit their other band, and then here we are.
Fall into your trap.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah,
could
yeah.
definitely call it that.
You guys enjoyed it for the most part, though. Like,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
you guys love it. You guys do everything you can to keep playing and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
we try to stay as busy as we can. I mean,
Right.
we meet up every Sunday to like get together and work on shit.
Yeah.
Whether it be like new songs, content, just practicing. Like especially when we're like leading up to a tour, we really like nail into the set to get it down
Yeah.
as best as it can be.
Awesome. Well, what do your family members think about the band? Are they like it? They don't like it so much, the type of music, or?
I could say my parents have always been really supportive of like my musical endeavors. My dad's a musician.
Okay.
You know, he's been in bands, you know, all his life and whatnot. So
Right. Mine is as well.
he's super stoked on it. Oh, hell yeah, that's cool. And then my mom, she's just very much like always told me, like, you know, it sounds like cliche, but she's been like, you know, carve your own path. You don't have to like
Right.
stick to a traditional
Yeah.
like career plan or something like that.
Of course,
So
of course.
my parents have been great about it.
Awesome. Jack, Lucas, Jimmy, what about you guys?
Same with mine. My parents are pretty supportive of it. They don't really like the screamy shit or whatever.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was gonna say. Like my
Yeah,
mom,
me
they,
too.
they like that
supportive.
I'm
She wishes
touring
it
and
was a
stuff.
little lighthearted, but it's she's more than supportive for,
Well,
especially
maybe
she
if
likes
we're
some
all
new songs, you know?
progressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So do any of your parents like go out and like listen to it, have it on a playlist if they like come
Oh,
to
no.
shows or anything? Not at all.
I don't know.
My dad,
My mom buys our merch.
my
Oh,
dad
good.
like has all of our like records and shit, and he's, you know, he listens to us. He's not really big on like the screaming stuff, but he's actually told me that he does like Jack's vocals and that he says he's very listenable within the genre for him.
Yeah,
So
I understand that.
My
Awesome.
dad
You're
goes
a
out
little
and stuff
listenable.
sometimes.
Yeah. So what is the hardcore scene like in Pittsburgh? Is it growing? Is it already big? Is it small? Could you tell me a little bit about it?
It's growing. It's coming back. COVID killed everything for a while. Lots of venues
Yeah.
closed. Lots of really great venues closed. Or changed, rebranded, whatever. But AJ at Preserving Underground is bringing a lot of heavy and hardcore bands through the scene, and whether they be higher level like Suicide Silence played at Preserving, fucking who else? Dying Fetus played there.
Yep.
They're playing
It's
there again.
definitely coming back at a steady pace.
Awesome.
yeah, AJ is really making shit happen as far as it comes with that. He's the man. Like he
Yeah,
really
AJ's the
busts
man.
his ass and works really hard to bring, you know, solid tour packages to, you know, the Pittsburgh area.
And take care bands, like
Oh,
no
he's the
fucking
best.
merch cut, like everything's. He's the man.
And I was gonna ask, this might be a little bit of a dumb question, but I was gonna ask if there's any specific reason for you guys being 156 rather than, 157, 155, 154, any of that. Could you
Oh,
tell
the
me?
name origin.
Jim,
Yes.
you want to tell it or do you want me to tell it?
You can
Tell
tell it.
them
I
the
mean,
lore.
it was our original vocalist.
Yeah, so our original vocalist went to this like art museum or something like that.
Yeah.
And there was just like this like art piece or something that had, it was like musical bars or something like that, and it would be like measure one of this, two of this, or blah blah blah. And then eventually got to like measure 156, and then it said just silence at the end where it ended. And I guess he saw that and he was just like, that's it.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's like a very short version of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to get into the long version if you don't want to, but I like that. So you guys just kind of stuck with that, didn't want to change it, left it at that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it has a good ring to it.
it's
I always
unique.
liked the name before I was even in the band.
Like if you ever go to like a list of bands, like for example, when you go to like Sharp Tone's website, like we're always like the first because we have that one.
Since
in our
there's
name.
numbers. Yeah.
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 So
Nice.
that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Right. So this band was originally a side band for all you guys, correct?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, by the time I feel like all of us joined this band, this was like a full-time band, but it originally did start as a side band, and I can let
Yeah.
Jim.
Kyle was astounded on how I knew that.
I have no idea how you knew that. I still don't know where
I'll
like
tell you. I'll tell
Nardwuar.
you after. I'll tell you
Oh, okay.
afterwards.
I'm pretty sure
I'll
that
tell you
we said that
afterwards.
one time somewhere, but no, this was something else to do because the other band I was playing was just like a straightforward, heavier band. And
New Vegas.
yeah,
Hyena.
and
I love New Vegas. Oh yeah, you were doing Hyena at the time, weren't you?
yeah,
Oh, dude, Hyena was sick too.
and I wanted to do something more that like I felt passionate about, really. Just like trying something different. So
Right.
and with the members that we had, it was just way more fun, and it just like naturally clicked. So like after like a year, it was pretty much like that was it.
Right. And were you all in everyone here? Were you guys already in a band at the time
Yeah.
beforehand?
I was in
Yeah.
both. Full.
Yeah. And then Jack, what were you doing?
I was also in a bad local band.
Okay. And when you guys formed the band was in 2015, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
2015.
Jimmy formed it.
How old were you guys back then?
I would have been 23. So
That's when I graduated high school. I was 18.
Oh my gosh.
18.
I was gonna say like when I first saw you, I thought most of these guys are old, not no old sounds bad, older.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But like seeing someone, you said you were 18, Jack. I mean that you don't really see that as much.
I mean, to put it
Jack
in
and I are the youth.
perspective, like Jim and Ryan are both 31. I'm 28, and then Lucas and Jack are 26.
26.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was you just had a passion for it and didn't want it to stop you, your age.
Mm. Oh no. And I mean,
Mhm.
I was in a band too before this one, and I was in that band for a while, and like I ended up quitting and whatnot. And I was a fan of this band, so when Jimmy asked me, I was like, oh yeah, that's a no fucking brainer. I like
I
this
think
band,
we've
so
all
why
Yeah.
been
wouldn't I?
playing in bands since we were around like 14, 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you guys have done a good little bit of live studio recordings with your label Sharp Tone Records. And not many bands have really done that. Is that something you guys love to do, which is why you did a good bit of them, or were you like, asked to do it, figured this could be fun, or could you just talk me through that process?
I mean, it was actually our idea because when Irrational Pool came out, that was right after COVID hit. So we were like, if we're not going to tour, we have to do something.
Hmm.
Um, I personally don't really like doing those because they're very stressful. It's like
Right.
putting everything under a microscope. Like, you can't fuck up at all.
Right. Did
It's
any
I
of that happen? And did you guys have to like re-record one?
I don't think so.
Or are they
we
all like
we
first
played
take?
them all. We played them all a couple times just in case.
Mhm.
But like, I don't think anything happened at all though.
Right. You guys got any, Kyle, Jack, Lucas, you guys got anything to say about it? Did you
I
guys
mean,
like that process?
Yeah, it
I
was
like
fun. I
it.
think it was a good experience for sure.
I think it was a lot of fun. I think definitely in a like a live studio setting like that where we were all in one room and we were pretty much playing like full volume, like the bleed was pretty
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
pretty
that.
pretty there. Oh yeah, the bleed was totally there. Like I mean, we all had headphones on and shit, but like I don't think that really helped much or did
I
much
mean,
because
the
it's
the
just like,
recording sounds great,
oh yeah,
but
I love them. Don't get me wrong. I think they
yeah,
sound great. It was
Yeah,
just like
Shane's
it was loud.
sweet.
It was
yeah.
Well,
very
it was also like we never played any of those songs live ever before doing that
Oh,
because of
that's
really?
COVID.
true.
Oh,
Like, well,
yeah,
any of the songs off of Irrational Pool, besides like two of them, we never played live. So we were
yeah.
kind of just going for it.
Hmm. And did you like so with that bleed through? Did that like alter the recording at all, or like were you hearing the drums? Like I'm thinking drums specifically, right? With the bleed through, did those like get into your monitors, or were they already in there, or did they just bleed through?
I'm pretty sure, at least for me, all I was hearing was like the click because
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure
yeah, it
we
was
had everything else like super muted because our amps and shit were so loud. Like it was just
right.
like a show pretty much.
Hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll say in the irrational pull and conflict of interest one specifically, I watched every one of them. I loved them all. You guys seem to have had quite a lot of fun. Lucas, you weren't there for those, were you?
Nope. Kyle was playing bass.
Yeah, and then Kyle, now obviously you're playing drums.
Zion.
Well, I was gonna ask what the process was of it, like what went through, how did you guys think about that? And it doesn't seem like this was in a studio necessarily. It seemed kind of like a shed. Is that the correct term I'm
No,
It
it
looking?
was it
was
was a studio.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was? Okay.
The guy, his name's Shane. His studio is called Cerebral Audio. He recorded all of the bonus tracks for Irrational Pole and some of the earlier stuff for us too. So like we've been there plenty of times before. So we figured it'd be a good fit.
Right. And then did you guys like was there any reason you reached out to him, like how you know him?
He's just a homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
records a lot of bands around our area
Yeah.
as well.
Well, he was trying to get into video at the time. He hadn't really done any of that. So I was like, hey, feel free to give it a shot with us. And he gave us a good deal. So we were like, fuck it.
And they did look really good. I was really
Yeah.
happy with how everything turned
Yeah,
out.
you
Oh, I
did
have
Yeah,
no
they look
complaints.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And were there like did you guys have like cameramen in there or did you guys have like camera angles?
There was one guy that had a camera that was kind of going around, and then wasn't there another one that he kind of had set up stationary?
I think it was a GoPro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Kyle, you used to play bass obviously and now you play drums after Max left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you like the switch that was made? Was there any reason for you going to the drums rather than someone else? Could you
Oh
tell
yeah,
me
I'm a
about
drummer.
that? Okay.
I could like kind of play bass when I joined, but like I really like learned how to be a bass player when joining this band. I've been playing
Right.
drums since I was 10 years old. But it
Okay.
was like I saw an opportunity to join and I was like, fuck it, I'll play anything. Like I just want to do it. So it was like um when we kicked Max out, it was like, okay, what are we gonna do? And in my mind, there was only one other person that I would want to play drums in the band, and they weren't able to do it. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing it. So
Mhm.
I had to sell all my bass gear, rebuy all drum gear and stuff. But I mean, I would do it again. Like I'm very
Right.
much happy like playing drums in this band.
Right. And you say kicked. Was that a joke or was that like
No.
oh, could if you don't mind me asking, if you guys don't want to talk about it, you don't have to, but
I mean,
if
you
you
can just
guys would
check
like
out
to
the
share.
lyrics to the Rodents race.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we won't talk about that anymore then.
Jack, you don't like that? You wrote it.
That's
Yeah.
so good.
Sure did.
I wrote it. We'll just say
Because he's
that.
a rat. Fuck.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well,
All right.
Lucas, now you're the bassist for the band, and
Yeah.
did you come in after Kyle made the switch?
At some point, yeah, I was playing in other bands, and I'd always just like see 156. Like I've known Jim and Ryan and Kyle and Jack for a while, and uh, for a while we were always just like homies. Like every time that they'd play shows, I'd be there and stuff. And my bands ended up falling through at that time, and they Jim just ended up calling me up and asking if I could play bass. And I was like, I have like none of the equipment, but like hell yeah. And then I ended up buying all of Cal's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it didn't go to waste, just went to great use.
Yeah,
Are
but
you
yeah,
still
it was always I was always just like around Jim and Ryan and hanging out. So it was kind of it was really cool. Like I still feel like really grateful that they've reached out to ask me to join and stuff, because I never really thought that it would happen, just because like they always had a stacked lineup for a while. But
right?
it was real sick to uh finally get my way into here, I guess.
Yeah. And are you still using Kyle's old bass now?
Oh no. Well, I got a new bass, but the rig that Kyle has, like his dark glass pedal and the MPEG amp and the MPEG cab, I bought off him.
Yeah. So
The bass that Lucas has though is literally just like the 5-string version of the one that I
Yeah.
owned.
oh,
Yep.
cool. Kyle, you played
I've been
four?
as BTB.
Yeah, I played a 4-string. Like four strings was enough for me.
Yeah. Well, was it Kyle? Was it difficult, and Lucas as well? Was it difficult for you guys to learn how to play the drums and the bass once you guys had Kyle when you made the switch and Lucas when you joined? Was it kind of iffy for you to learn, want to learn, not want to learn, but have to kind of thing?
Not so
I always wanted to learn it, but like the bass is a huge part of the band, and I just always loved having like always wondered how the bass lines were actually written and stuff. So it was just really cool to finally like start learning and jamming out these songs that I've been listening to for a while. But it was never like oh, I gotta do this thing. It if anything, it like just inclines me to try and get better because a lot of the parts they may not be like technically hard, but there's a lot of timing issues and a bunch of stupid shit that you gotta like pay attention to. But for the other part of it, you just like rock out. It's real
Right.
fun. I love playing bass.
Yeah. Kyle, what about you?
So I mean, I've been playing drums for a long time, so like the skill's definitely there when I like made the switch back to drums. But it was like as far as like learning the songs goes, like I already knew them because like when I'd be home playing drums, I would play our songs because I liked our songs and I thought the drum parts were fun.
Yeah.
So it was like especially like older material, like when we were playing stuff off of like Undercover Scumbag and Irrational Pole, or
Right.
not Irrational Pole, sorry, Karma. Like I already knew all of Karma, so it was like what we actually my old band played a show with 156 way back in the day, and their drummer at the time had like fucked up his wrist or something. I don't know what happened, and they were gonna like drop the show, and I was like, I can do it, and we had never practiced before or anything, and we just played the Karma EP front to back, and like there was like one or two mistakes in it, but it actually went like surprisingly well for us
Mhm.
never even like playing together. So I don't know. I was a fan of the band and I already fucked with the song, so it was easy for me.
Yeah. Well, Irrational Pull, I'm going to talk about specifically, has proven to be one of your, from what I can see from a viewer standpoint, one of the deeper meaning songs. Would you agree with that?
All my songs are so deep, the
Okay.
deepest.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Fucking nerd.
So I would say it's been proven to be a fan favorite for a lot of people. Would you
I
say?
love that song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's personally my one of my favorites to play live.
awesome.
Just like
Well,
getting
yeah,
people to clap
I was gonna
and
ask, what would you say, you guys? Is that what would you say is the one that people mosh slash jam the hardest to? What's your favorite to play? All that.
it varies for different crowds. Some crowds just stand and watch us.
Oh
Um,
really?
but
That's
I
part
think
of it though too. I
one
think.
of the better ones is either Upset and Fed, High Dive, and a Low Well. Rational Pool
I
does
dive in
pretty
a little
well.
well.
Conflict, anything that hits hard.
Right.
We Jim likes to put a lot of transitional parts in a lot of
Mhm.
songs, so it's not a lot of moshing, but it's
Right.
like still good, it's strong.
Right. And Jack, do you write vocals? Jimmy writes guitar, bass.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, Lucas definitely like on narrative spiced up his parts and definitely did his own thing with those for sure. But
Yeah,
like
Jim will usually get like a skeletal idea of the song and he
Yeah.
lets us do whatever we want,
Right.
which is a really cool thing about doing it because I can write my own parts.
Right.
It's awesome.
Awesome.
but Jim's got the
Well,
sauce though. He's the man behind the curtain.
you
Pretty
guys,
much.
it's a team effort though, too, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, with
Sure.
one, there's gotta be five, you know? And you can't do it without
and then there's
everybody
got to be
else.
156.
Exactly. The five, and you can't forget the six.
Yeah,
One
And then
band,
and then the
five
slash
guys.
and silence.
Just 5 dudes.
But there is no silence in any of those songs. It's all the complete opposite.
Actually,
Rawr.
at the
actually,
end of
there's
at the end of the last song on narrative, there is a minute 56 of silence.
Oh, really?
Before,
Was
yeah,
that
so
on accident?
that's on
Well,
purpose because we're
Oh.
silly.
that would be so
Intentional.
funny if it was on accident. It's like, oh, how did I get on there?
Damn it.
Oh, it is. I'm
Or is
looking
it?
at it right now.
And then there's like after the minute
Actually,
56 of
2
silence, there's like a
minutes
tape
and
player.
3 seconds.
Damn. We're in the Twilight Zone right now.
I know. That's crazy. Why'd you oh, 156.
Because we're silly.
Took me a minute to clock that there. That's pretty good. I like that. Well, guys, I would love to break down 2 songs with you guys. I chose Irrational Pull and If Pleasure's Gone. You guys want to split that up, or you guys want to just all talk about it?
You talking lyrics?
Yeah, we're gonna break
Oh.
down some lyrics. You guys want to split it up? Or
That-
you
that-
wanna-
Oh yeah,
that's-
yeah, Jack can do that.
That's an all Jack, bro.
Yeah, that's
Jack
a-
doesn't-
He
he
writes
doesn't
all
seem
his
like
own
he
lyrics.
wants to. He seems a little nervous about doing it. It's like a ninja. All right, well, I'm gonna break down first Irrational Pull. In this song, Jack, you say, but I just want to escape. These voices tend to tear at all that's left of my endurance, and I'm hopeless. I can see myself ignoring this as loneliness. It curses all that's left of my impurities flourishing. I'm worthless. Could you explain these? Are you okay to talk about it and everything, all that?
You know, sometimes we all get sad.
Okay. Understandable.
Some people talk about it. People make songs. It's you know, it's be about, you know, being drawn towards naughtiness.
Okay.
You know, I'm really bad with talking about the lyrics.
That's
but,
okay.
It's
Drawn to naughtiness. I love that.
do you?
Oh,
Good.
Big fan.
Yeah, just you know, being drawn towards irrationality. I don't know.
Okay. Kyle, Jimmy, Lucas, you guys got anything to say about that song?
Oh, bro, I don't write lyrics. I don't know shit.
Yeah, we don't. He's the only one that writes the lyrics.
Yeah, you're talking to me, and I'm bad at talking about it.
Well, do you guys, Jack, do you show each other and kind of like
Yeah, I mean,
yes men
I
with each other?
definitely get them to approve everything.
Right.
Yep,
For
he
sure.
logs him.
There's
Puts them
definitely
all
been
in a
times where they're like, yeah, I
file.
don't like this.
Okay. You guys are pretty brutally honest about it as well.
have
Gotta
to
be.
We're brutally honest in general.
We
Okay.
have to be. That's
Because you
the
guys
name of the
have
game.
been friends for so long that it's you kind of just have to be.
We're brothers
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point.
I mean,
Yeah.
and
It's about
honestly,
dunking
yeah.
on your bro, but you also gotta you gotta help him back up sometimes.
And I think the biggest
know,
thing is that like
Delicate balance.
we all want everything to be the best it can be, and so we're all very much, you know, like personally invested in it. So it's like, you know, you have to put your whole ass in shit. So it's like
Right.
if you feel like something's not 100% where you want it to be, it's either speak up or just be fucking disappointed about it forever.
Yep.
And I mean, we've all ran into situations with like the albums where it's like, oh, I wish I would have done this, or I wish, you know, this or that, and it's like you got to be honest, you know, you got to speak up about it, otherwise it's like almost forever having like a regret.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
that regret will be forever because it's in the song forever.
Yep.
Right.
Sorry.
And this song is one of you guys's bigger, from what I'm looking at, it's your third biggest. Irrational Pull is your third biggest song. Is there any reason you guys think that one is one of the bigger songs?
Because it slaps.
So
It's very
rhythmic.
catchy.
Agreed.
It's all. I mean, it was also the first single off Irrational Pull, and that
Yeah.
song, like specifically, is pretty much what got us everything.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it
The
was the
video
most hype.
especially.
Yeah,
A lot of
video.
people say that it encompasses everything that we do as well. Like a lot of it, like a lot
Yeah.
of what we love doing. A lot of heavy stuff, little dynamics.
Right.
That's true.
Awesome. Well, you guys want to move on to If Pleasure's Gone?
Oh yeah, I
Certainly.
love this song.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
my
Yeah, that's
favorite to play live.
That's one.
Okay.
That's
perfect.
also another crowd pleaser.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, with this
Yeah, we're
song,
probably playing that one for a long time.
Jack, with this song, you say, I consent to nothing. You're going to have to help me with these lyrics a little bit. I'm not allowed to say
No.
some of them. I consent to nothing if you're just going to nitpick me every single chance that you get to. Jack, you got to
Bitch.
say this part. There you go. You insist enough of all of this.
Shit.
Okay. You couldn't fix me with help from anything that you give, and you're twisting my wrist to force the pieces to fit. Could you explain these lyrics to me? Is this a personal story, or is this just an instance of what was going on in your head at the
Just
time of
about
writing?
being stuck in a rut. You know, you ever been stuck in a rut
Yes,
and you
I
just
have.
gotta make the best of it.
Okay.
You know, could
I know.
also be, you know, interpreted like, you know, maybe jerking off. Who knows?
Okay. All right.
Lyrics are very interpretive. You know, everybody interprets them different.
Everyone takes them differently. I understand that. But
True.
your specific instance, could you elaborate on it of what this
Mm,
means to you?
like I said, make the best of it. You
Okay.
know, Pleasure's
You gotta give this
gone.
guy
Make your own
something,
fun.
dude. Come on.
Pleasure's gone. Make
No,
your own
it's
fun. I
okay.
don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I will say that anytime I've asked him what the song's about, he literally says to me it's about jerking off. So
I just said that.
yeah, exactly.
Or
Okay,
a simple band.
And I mean, clearly,
I'm just a man. I'm just a human, okay?
Man's got to eat.
man's got to eat. Big dog's got to eat.
Yeah, man's got to deflect,
Understandable. Understandable.
Yeah. Jim gets it.
And most of these songs seem not all the way, but they seem kind of, the lyrics, they kind of rhyme a little bit. Not a lot of hardcore bands make their lyrics rhyme. Is like there any reason you guys wanted to do that?
Jack likes 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah,
I'm
Jack's
a big
rapper,
3-6
You
bro.
Mafia
really-
fan. I'm a rapper.
Awesome. Who is that your favorite like of all time there?
I love vocal flow and word placage.
Yeah.
It's fun to punch words in and take them out, and it's like a little puzzle. I don't know. I like
Okay.
to push myself to put too many words in at times, and that's definitely one of my downfalls.
Right.
Working on that, trying to hold it out more, not fit so much into one line. But yeah, I like word flow.
Awesome.
Yeah, bro. I love thesaurus.com.
Yeah, Thesaurus, the app.
Oh, do you use that? Do you actually use that to write lyrics?
ChatGPT, bro.
Or are you gonna arrest me if I do?
Well, no, I was just asking.
Are you incriminating me?
I'm going to. I'm gonna tell Sharptone about it.
Thesaurus makes
don't tell
dumb
Sean.
small words.
Don't tell
big.
Big T.
Don't
No, I
tell
won't.
Sean.
So,
Please don't
well,
tell
is
Sean.
that what all these big words come from? Like I've noted, I was going to ask. I was literally going to ask
Yeah.
that. And in the beginning part of Irrational Pull, you say that aberrance. I think the aberrance of my vision. Never heard that word until I heard that song.
You don't listen to enough deathcore.
I do, but like now, but now it's more. But now it's like just you guys. You know.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm
It's
making words up.
Someone
No,
called
you
us
guys are
lo-fi
terrible.
deathcore once.
Really?
Yeah, someone called us lo-fi deathcore. I was like, what?
That's not lo-fi.
Pretty cool.
That's not
Pretty
real.
sick.
Make a whole lo-fi album or like an EP, please.
No,
That'd be so
calm
funny.
down.
Yeah.
No.
I think I'm the only one that would love that.
Really?
Oh yeah. I'm a nerd.
Alright.
We can make a vaporwave album. I'm down with that.
I would do that.
Yeah.
You guys should start a
that?
noise project.
Oh, I'd love that.
No.
Here we go. This is
No,
where I'm going.
no.
Dude, you gotta see those concerts though. Like those, I've seen videos of like those noise concerts, and they're
Yeah,
actually like,
friggin'
Have you
Merv
seen
Bro
the-
playing
like
to like
it's
thousands of
insane.
people.
Yeah.
The fucking guy that just has a snare drum and a microphone. He's just like wigging out. I
Dude,
don't
like-
get it. I don't get it. I'm like, all
You're
right,
playing at like taverns and shit.
Those people are like, I don't understand how you would like why you'd pay to go see that. Like, but that's just
not?
me
it's
personally.
art, sweaty.
A lot of the
Yeah, it's
shows
art.
are like donations and stuff. They're not like super huge ones. But Mersborough like actually collaborates with other electronic artists and stuff.
Yeah.
So he was like one of the first, apparently, one of the first people to start putting like harsh noise and shit into
Yeah.
like regular electronics. And
But like,
stuff.
Just with the
I've
lore.
heard
It's
some
cute.
of the, I've heard one of those Mersbo songs. It's just, I think it was
He did,
Woodpecker too.
he did a split with Boris. That's really really weird.
I don't know.
I'm
who
Oh,
pretty
he's
Full
sure
of
he
Hell's
did.
really good.
Yeah, that thing was sick too. And
Are
then
you guys?
I think he
Are
did
you
like
guys into noise?
No.
I
Yeah,
don't
we're all
think
gonna
they
act
are.
like we're not, but we are. Like, I like the
I don't
body,
think they
like
are.
Full of Hell, fucking
Yeah.
The body
Rome's
is sick.
Dream.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the body rules.
I've got a little bit of extra / special info on you guys, and I'm gonna read you guys out one by one. Well, Max, you live with the guitar player from Fall 50 Feet.
Max.
Wow.
Max. You
sorry.
called me Max.
Not Max. Not Max. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Kyle,
Wow.
before I,
Come on
actually,
here.
I'm actually serious. Before I had these, before I like formally knew everybody, I had it down as Max, but I have it crossed out. So
Okay,
I,
but side note,
but
how
I
do
have,
you know that?
I just know that,
Because
man.
I
just-
do.
Yeah, I know.
Like, do you
Nardwuar, huh?
want lore or what?
He also
Sure.
lives with his dad too.
So
Comes
I'll
over
keep
and
it. I'll
naps
keep it
during the
short.
day.
The band I was in before 156 was called False Accusations. It was like a mathcore band. Fall 50 Feet is a continuation of that.
Okay.
I've known the guitar player for like 15 years. We're still really good friends, and yeah, we're roommates.
Yeah.
But that's I told you were on some Nardwuar shit, bro.
I'm glad that you think so, dude. I'm not even kidding you. I feel so bad now. I have his name at the very top of my screen, and right under his name is your name, and I accidentally.
That's okay.
Don't worry, we'll just keep
I
calling
was just
Kyle
I
Max.
was just giving you a little.
Kyle. There we
It's
go.
me.
Lucas, Lucas, I want to ask you how you keep your hair so nice and smooth.
Oh, I don't, man.
Like on
It
stage
is
when
tough.
I saw it back in, I don't know when it was. It might have been, I think it was June. No, July, when I saw you guys at New Brooklyn in Columbia. It was flowing everywhere, and it was very smooth, it looked like.
So that tour, I actually brought a brush, but the day after that, the brush broke, and I wasn't
Oh,
able
really?
to brush my
How do you
hair for
break
the
a
rest of the
brush?
tour. Dog, this hair sucks.
Look at his hair. Have you ever seen him brush his hair, dude? It's
Yeah,
fucking
it
No, I
hurts.
haven't.
He looks sad when he does it. He's just
Wood.
like,
It sucks.
I bet it does hurt though.
It
100%.
it ain't too awful. You
Kyle,
get
do you
like
ever
really used to it.
Yeah, Kyle, do you ever brush your beard?
brush it every day, baby.
Do you really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Look at it.
You trim it yourself, or do you get someone to trim it for you?
I do everything myself.
Oh, really?
I had a barber fuck it up once, and I don't trust like that anymore.
Never again. Yeah,
Literally never again.
You
understandable.
should get one of those like pointy beards. You should like.
I don't have
Do
the
that.
face shape for that though.
What do you
That's
mean?
like,
Button
that's like a thinner face shape kind of.
But you're in a
style.
hardcore band. The look is all that
No,
matters.
dude, just make it
Ex-
sharp looking.
It's got to be wild.
Yeah, like cut everything off the side and just make it like a point. Please
Someone
do.
told me I should go down to like just a mustache, and I don't think
That
I've
look,
ever
or do
disagreed
or
with
do
something more.
handlebars like all the way down and make them.
Yo.
See,
go
they
like that.
kind of do that a little bit.
Yeah. Or get like I
Seeing
forgot what it's
Kyle
called.
with just a mustache.
The one that goes like all the way down. Is that
Yeah.
a
But, oh, is that
That'd
like
be
a Fu
strange.
Manchu?
Yeah, I don't know, but then if like it goes all the way down, then you could just start going like that, and it would fly everywhere, and you could put it in like a braid and everything.
I could braid my
Handlebars.
mustache.
I think it'd look cute.
Good diet.
Cute. It's cute.
Well,
Real Viking.
All right, scare someone else, you stalker.
okay. I don't actually. Oh, I have one more. I do have one more. I'm gonna save that for last. Jack, I have never, ever in all these performances I have watched, I have never seen you wear shorts, and I've
I don't wear
rarely,
shorts.
and I've rarely.
Why do you gotta
seen
bring
you
that
wear
up?
shorts. Well, I'm just saying, and I've rarely seen you see short sleeves.
Bro,
Is there?
Don't worry about it. What
Well, I'm just,
Man
I'm
skipping
just
leg
saying.
day.
I'm just
Mickey
saying.
Mouse leg.
I'm just saying, like,
Oh yeah, we're gonna go with me now. Oh,
no, we're not. We're not. We're
dude,
not.
dude,
We're
you got
not.
the fucking coyotes yipping now. Listen to them.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. This isn't a laughing matter. I'm not laughing. Jack, I don't think this is funny.
You want to see my legs? It'll fucking burn your eyes through the back of your skull.
That's
They're
okay.
cute.
These legs are whiter than the center of the sun.
Well, my question
babe,
for
they're
that
cute.
was like, does it ever get like where you don't want to be wearing pants and you just
Yeah,
like, does it get
I
so
want to
hot?
crawl out of my skin.
Is
I'm
there
You
any,
wear them
at the
comfy
end of our set.
joggers a lot.
Dude,
Yeah,
I mean,
I do wear these like breathable joggers. They're
Yeah.
very
They're nice.
very breathable.
But
I
is that-
fucking
but it's
play
like-
pretty
yeah,
much.
still.
I play pretty much every set in jeans too.
Really?
Like I
Yeah,
I like
Kyle's a maniac too.
I don't
I
wear
don't know how
shorts.
you guys do that though. Like, is it ever get to a
Brian
point
wears
where it's
pants mostly.
like,
No,
is
he's
it
always rocking some gaudy ass basketball shorts though.
Yeah, with his big balls showing. Jeez.
Big old purse.
Does it not
No,
get like
it's
super
like a
hot for you
fucking-
guys?
It's like a toolbox.
Oh, yeah,
it
it's
gets warm.
it's
We're a sweaty
miserable.
band.
I can literally like wring out my jeans and my shirt after I'm
Mm.
done playing.
Yep, we are a sweaty band.
But does that like make you like give you more adrenaline though, the hotter that you are too?
No,
Sometimes.
No, there's
not.
no
Really?
there's no like rhyme or reason. I'm just dumb and I like my jeans.
I feel like every time I ever
Yeah, I just don't want people to see my legs. You
I feel
me?
like every time I ever play drums, like and I get like super sweaty and I'm really hot, like that just gives me more of an adrenaline boost.
because
I
you're
don't know.
psycho.
Okay.
It's like eating a bunch of hot sauce.
And then going and
You
running
feel
like
your
running
brain
around.
feels all foggy after that shit.
Yeah,
It's like the same feeling.
right. Well, at the New Brooklyn Tavern show, Ryan's not here, but Ryan had like a guitar malfunction at that show
Ha
in
Ha,
Columbia.
ha.
ha
Every
Wasn't just
fucking
that
show
show.
on that tour. Let me tell you, every show on that tour had a fucking malfunction.
Jack,
Yeah, we
you
had a
seem to
lot of
be laughing
equipment
about it.
issues.
Yeah, it was just a nightmare. The year was a nightmare. The last tour,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it wasn't
that whole
anybody's
Yeah.
tour-
fault. It wasn't anybody's fault, and that was the worst part. Nobody knew what to do. And I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know what to do, so I'm
Yeah.
helpless. It was a bad time, but we made it
Oh.
through it.
Yeah, I
Everybody
mean,
did a good job.
Ryan got back up there really quickly too.
Was that when he got off stage? Was that night?
Was
Yeah,
that the
he
night
didn't.
That
he
was it.
used?
That was in
Did
Columbia.
he use Austin's Kemper?
No, that was the day after that.
Okay. Yeah.
In Columbia, he just didn't play Irrational Pull. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He
he
got off
went mosh.
Oh, really? So you guys played that with no guitar? In the
Mhm.
like
we had
Jimmy,
Jim
you
rocking out.
play Jim, you play your lead guitarist, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that wasn't as big of was that for the secondary guitars? Is that like not as bad of a song to have your guitar go out in?
That's one of the only songs probably that we could play without Ryan.
Oh yeah.
I guess I mean there's a few other ones that would be fine probably, but you know, like a Past Embrace we could never do. A couple other songs in the set too. It's just like most of the time the guitar parts are very intertwined with each other, so it would just sound empty or weird.
Yeah. Well, Jack, I want to ask you as well how you make your voice sound like Lucas is gone. I want to specifically ask you how you make your voice sound how it does.
How do I make like
Kind of sounds
what
like your throat, like I don't know, just kind of sounds like not like you're gargling, but like sounds very very blood curdling.
how do I do it? You have to hate yourself a lot and push from the diaphragm.
There we go. Lucas is back.
What the hell happened?
Bro, you took a nap.
Nuh-uh.
He was a little
Oh,
sleepy.
sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
I
Well,
think
guys,
it's called a mid fry is what it's
Mid-fry?
technically.
Yeah, you definitely do fries.
I don't know.
well, guys, I've got two more questions for you. I've got one more. Kyle, you kept telling me I was a stalker, but I've got one more question for you. One time, a couple years ago, you guys were in Bakersfield, California, and the cops came and shut down your show. It was
Yeah.
on a Monday.
Jim and I were
evening.
there.
Jim
Yeah,
and you,
only
Jim
me
were
and
there.
Jack were there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty wacky. Some fucking shitty goddamn band played for over an hour before us, and then as soon as we were about to play, the SWAT team showed up, and they
Holy
shut down the
shit.
show.
Jeez. Lucas, Kyle, you guys don't have any idea about this?
I've heard the story
I
before.
did.
They've told me about it, and yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty. That sucks.
It was a sweet backyard show, like in Bakersfield. It was awesome. It was packed,
Mhm.
and like there were a bunch of kids there all moshing, and then forget what time it showed up, but then like there were riot shields and dogs, and we were like, all right, let's pack it up.
But did they not see that like there's nothing happening? It's just like a show?
I don't know. I didn't ask them.
Jack, you got a lot of jokes today.
They were like, you got to leave. I was like, all right.
Oh, you guys weren't playing?
Yeah, we were playing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They were like, everybody has to leave. You're all going to jail. We were like, oh, we're in
Jeez.
California. We better get out of here.
Yeah, not your hometown, so you don't want to get locked up away from home.
It was a good experience. We sold merch.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, huh? You
Got
didn't
to
get
play
to play
like 3
though?
songs.
Oh, you
We
got
got to play like 3 songs, but then they shut us down like while we were playing.
That sucks. It wasn't nothing had like did you guys ever figure out like why they were there?
I think it was just noise. I don't know. I forget what day it was on.
They
So
brought out the big guns.
It was on a
for noise
Monday.
Pretty
complaint.
Yeah, I was
It was
gonna
on
say
a
I'm pretty sure it
Monday.
was a weekday.
yeah,
It was a Monday evening.
yeah, and it was packed in this backyard. There were like probably over 100 people in a backyard, just
Yeah.
loud as hell.
Yeah. Well, that most recent tour that you guys did with Orthodox, Cell, and I
Chamber.
forget the other- Chamber. Did that like did you guys ever get like tired of it? Kind of just wanting to ever
Dude,
go home or like
That
want a day off?
that was the most stressful tour just because of like literally every single day. I'm not joking. We had technical issues every single day from like the first day
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, that was the only bad part was the technical
Yeah.
difficulties, and that made us all really, really fucking tense.
Right.
Yeah. As soon as you get home, though, you're just like, God damn it! I wish I was back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
you
like-
just want to keep playing.
That's another thing. Like, we don't have anything booked right now. It's like, oh man, I have nothing to look forward to. What the fuck am
Yeah.
I doing?
Are you guys still going to like hometown shows with each other and everything? Like just going to watch?
Yeah, when there's good bands.
A
Yeah.
bunch of preserving.
Yeah.
What's your like you guys pit at all? You guys stay in the back? You guys
I like
I stay
dancing
in
a
the
lot.
back.
Lucas and I pit.
Okay, good.
Ryan retired.
Oh,
Ryan always drops his wallet when he pits. That's why.
you gotta
Yeah,
leave.
I
You leave
love
your wallet in
dancing.
the
Mosh
car.
pit is fun.
I leave
He drops
everything
his
in the car.
wallet and his phone every time.
I leave my wallet in the car and my key, or I keep my keys. But no, I keep my keys. I keep my keys, but I leave everything in the car. Jimmy, what do? You just stay back?
If I saw Big Jim fucking swinging elbows, I would die.
Yeah, that'd be
I
the
wanna
hardest
see
shit
it.
ever.
But they sound like they want to see it, Jim.
No, they
Give
won't.
the people what they want.
Please. By people I mean me and Kyle.
What are the odds?
So where was your all-time favorite place to play a show? All you guys,
Like,
personally.
Just ever?
Mhm.
Uh,
I always love playing in Texas, and I also love playing in Washington.
Okay.
Texas is sweet. Washington's sweet. Seattle.
Seattle's
Love
always
that
good to
place.
us.
Seattle's
Yeah,
cool.
Seattle is awesome.
Yeah.
I like fuck that venue. Is it Webster?
Connecticut.
Webster
Yeah, that last time
Theater.
we played there was really good.
Yeah,
That's like
really, really good
probably my
venue.
favorite spot that we've played in a while.
I remember
Always been
Roseville,
good.
California being pretty cool.
Goldfield Trading
Sacramento.
Post. Yeah,
Yeah.
Goldfield Trading Post is cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Over at home, I like all the venues I like playing at home are done now pretty much. I like the Rex Theater, Older Bar.
Altar Bar,
Then,
dude. That was like my
And then
favorite.
honestly,
Rest
going
in
home to
peace.
preserving is real fun. Like we just played there recently with Sons of the Swarm, and it was a great time. It's a really great venue. I love playing out at Preserving Underground.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my favorite place right now is preserving.
Awesome.
And then now Underground in Mesa, Arizona. I love that place a lot too.
That place is cool. That's a good venue.
Yeah.
You guys ever think about coming back to these? Reach out, coming back to those venues?
Oh, we definitely
Hopefully.
will. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I would love to see you guys back in Columbia sometime.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Perfect. Well, guys, I've got one more personal question and one more like deeper question. So I'm gonna ask you, favorite all-time band. We're gonna start off with Kyle.
Oh, dude. Deftones by a country mile.
I don't like Deftones.
Fuck off.
Oh,
Get outta
This call
here.
is over. This call is over.
Well, it's not that I don't
Okay.
like Deftones.
Have you
but
really,
I'm
like,
not,
Dove
I've
in.
I've
Have you
listened
listened to them on weed?
No, I have not. I
Mm.
have not.
Maybe you should think about that.
Which is something legally I cannot say. But
no.
I have not. I can tell you right now I have not.
I will say though, if you ever thought about giving them a chance, listen to the album Diamond Eyes. That's a very,
Okay.
very good place
I
to
mean,
start.
I've listened, like I've got friends who really like Deftones. I mean, I'll listen to it, but like it's not really my type that I'll go out and like put on a like listen to myself. You know what I mean? Like if someone's playing it, I'll listen to it. But I know that might get me a lot of hate, but I'm very selective about the music I choose.
It's okay. You don't have emotions. That's fine.
Oh, come on. I don't think it's a bad thing being selective about it, but
No.
Fucking
to a certain extent it is. Lucas, what about you?
Man,
Losing
one
connection.
favorite. Black Sabbath's my favorite unanimous band, I guess.
Okay. Right.
There's like, oh no, what happened?
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, Black Sabbath.
Okay. Perfect. Jimmy?
I'd probably say Deftones as well, honestly. I mean,
Okay. I love Deftones.
biggest,
Deftones is a great
yeah,
band.
I heard you like them. Biggest influence by far, a band that I listen to more than any other band for sure.
Hmm.
So
Awesome. And Jack, what about you?
I can't
Corn.
pick just one. This
Really?
sucks.
Corn's the best.
I do love Corn. What's your
Corn's the
favorite Corn
best
song?
band ever.
What's your favorite
Corn
Corn
rips.
song?
They still rip.
They do. They really do.
Isn't Ryan's favorite band Between the Buried and Me?
Dude, Did My Time is such
No.
a fucking heavy riff.
Or is it
Okay.
Deftones too?
I think it's Deftones. I don't care about Ryan. He's not here.
I don't care about
Whoa!
Ryan.
He's not real.
He's gonna see us and
Gotta
be
see
like,
this.
guys.
If he's not
Ryan's
here, he
fake.
doesn't
He
exist.
was never here.
No, Ryan's fake. He didn't. he
Ryan's
didn't-
favorite band is Trapped in the Closet by R. Kelly.
All of them.
Parts 1 through 32.
Okay.
Parts
Thank
Every
God.
1
closet.
through 20.
Well, guys, I appreciate you guys getting on this podcast with me. I've got one deep and final question. I'm going to ask you each what your message to the world is. Who wants to start this one? Let's go in reverse order. Let's go Jack first.
Wash your face first.
Okay.
Yeah. Profound.
Appreciate that. And then who went so Jimmy.
Message to the world. What do you even mean by that?
I mean, if you're talking to everybody in the world and you've got to give a piece of advice, what is it going to be?
Don't start a band.
Okay.
Hits vape.
Right? Lucas, what about you?
When you get the caniac, you gotta get 2 pieces of bread. Don't get
Two
the
cases
coleslaw.
of
Very
bread.
well spoken, Lucas.
Lucas, you're cutting
Son
out
of
a
a
little bit.
bitch.
Lucas, could
This is
you,
awful.
Lucas,
This
could
is
you
the
say it
worst.
one
I
more
hate
time?
this. If you're at Cane's, get the 2 pieces of bread instead of the coleslaw.
Okay.
Yeah, and don't get a drink either.
Why?
Yeah,
Don't
fuck
get
the drink.
Why? Why don't you get a drink?
Sometimes
You
you
don't
can
need
get it like the meal will be cheaper at some places if you don't get the drink.
Okay. Kyle, what about you?
My message to the whole
This is
world.
the last question. So like
The
you've
final
got
send off.
this is the final
Uh,
send off, so you've got to make it a good one.
The whole world were
It's the
listening.
bio chum chum.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Mind your damn business.
Thank you. Well
You're
That's
such
what I
a
would say.
nerd.
Mind your
No,
damn
that's
business.
good. That's
We're all
good.
stinkers. We're all a bunch of stinkers. How about that?
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on this podcast with me.
Thank
156
you, man.
Silence, my
Thanks for
personal
having
favorite.
us.
You're welcome. No problem, guys. Any final send offs? Any final words that you guys want to say? Anything you want to announce? Anything?
We're working on a new album.
Okay.
We're recording it in January.
New album next year, motherfucker.
New album tomorrow night.
Yes,
Tomorrow
It's
night.
got
Okay.
bangers.
Perfect.
it's a noise album.
Can't wait. Can't wait to hear
The
it.
lo-fi noise album
I made
inspired
it.
by Deftones.
Awesome. And corn.
You're damn right.
Guys, thank you so much for being on here. This has been 156 Silence. I
you,
appreciate you
buddy.
guys. You guys have a great night.
Of course.
Thank
You
you.
too.
You too, man.